I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my business report for this coming week for June the 16th. So let's have a look at what's happening in the stars. There's a great aspect, a very beneficial aspect between Venus and Jupiter this week. It's one of my favorite aspects. Venus is the planet of love and money, okay? And Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. So when these two come together, it's a very short transit, but it's a very advantageous transit. You want to take advantage of it as much as you can. Now, there's a couple of things to keep in mind here. It's a sextile, so it's an opportunity. So it may not land on your feet. You're going to have to recognize it and then put your hand up and go after it, okay? Now, of course, for an Australian, that's no problem because us Aussies are up front and we just love to get in there and make things happen. But you want to be careful that you don't give too much. As an Aussie, we're also generous, okay? So when you give too much and the scales become unbalanced, that's where things can get a little bit out of whack and resentment starts to set in, because if you're giving and either a client or an employee or a co-worker is not giving back to that same extent, sooner or later resentments are going to build up and that's going to fall down. So this is one of those aspects where you feel like you're generous, you feel like giving, but you got to keep in mind to keep the scales even. Now, the other thing to keep in mind this week is Mercury is still retrograde, okay? So it's a planet of communication, so anything that you do, you want to follow it through. Don't just assume that someone else is going to pick it up, even if it's their responsibility to do so. If it has your name on it, you want to make sure that it goes out the door or leaves your inbox in the way that you want and to the standard that you want, okay? So this is, excuse me, this is a great week. You want to really capitalize on what's happening, but you want to use a little bit of caution as well and check the arrangements and details. So have a great week, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel, broadcasting from New York City for the Media Madams in Sydney, Australia. Bye for now.